What about if a doctor is a man and he has to get in contact with women as a patient? Look, the Muslim man, a Muslim doctor, why would he want to be a gynecologist? I mean, why would a Muslim man, with all the medical choices that he has, why would he want to be a gynecologist? Well, in Islam, we do not put the morals before the money. Why would a man he want to be staring at ladies' private parts, handling women, putting his hand up inside women? Why would he want to be going through all of that if he has taqwa, fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and there is 99 branches of medicine he can enter? Why he enter that one? No. Generally speaking, the Muslim doctor would not go that route unless he's not practicing his religion, or maybe he don't have taqwa, or if in that area, that place, there are no Muslims to be able to deal with that problem. Because if that man was skilled as a gynecologist and there were issues relative to women that were very critical, and he was the only one that could deal with it, whether from a point of surgery or from a point of treatment or analysis or whatever, if he was the only one to do it, again, who would have to do it? He would have to do it. But generally speaking, in New Zealand, we don't have that kind of problem. So I would say, generally speaking, the Muslim doctor, he would not choose to be a gynecologist in New Zealand with all the different ways. There should be women, doctors for women. And that poses another question. The Muslim man, when your wife becomes pregnant, should you take your wife to the hospital and just have any kind of doctor examining her, prenatal examination and stuff like that? The answer is absolutely no. You must go to the hospital, and when you find out she's pregnant, you must say to the hospital, I'm a Muslim, and we're Muslims, and she can only be exposed to a Muslim lady, to a lady doctor. Not a Muslim doctor, but a lady. But sometimes we find that Muslims themselves bring their wives to the hospital. And the doctor just comes out and he says to her, oh, hello, Mr. Muhammad. How you doing? Oh, hello, Mr. Muhammad. Oh, Mr. Muhammad, sit down over there in the waiting room. I'll see you in a minute. Mrs. Muhammad, go in there and get undressed. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. I mean, some of the Muslims, they don't want their Muslim brother to say salam to their wife. You know, I say, see the sister, salam alaikum, sister. He said, stop, Aki, why are you saying salam to my wife? You know what I mean? The brothers, they don't want us to even say salam to their wife. But then the wife goes to the hospital, and he sit down over there, and the doctor says, Miss Muhammad, take off your clothes, I'll be right back. What's going on here? No. The rule should be that we have the right to our sensitivities, and we should ask, not just ask, but we should insist that when our wives are examined, they are examined by female doctors. And that when a man comes into my wife when she's in the hospital, that he is told, hold it, doc. Wait a moment, my wife is not dressed yet. Give her a chance to put herself together, that he can come in and he can write down his notes and all that there, and she's not exposed. But many times the Muslims themselves are not observing this rule, so their wives are exposed, and you can't blame the people, because I have went to the hospitals and said that about my wife. They said, well, what are you making a big deal? All these other Muslims is coming in here, nobody else said that about that. Who are you, special? I said, yeah, my wife is special and I'm special. And if this hospital will not, you understand me, acquiesce to this rule, I'll find another hospital, even if I got to travel a day. And my wife and I got to live somewhere else. We're going to find a place where there is a female gynecologist, where there's a female, you understand me, doctor, where there's a female that's going to deliver that child. And alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, every single time we have insisted, we have found Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gave us, you understand me, what we asked for. So Muslims, it is not just their fault, it is sometimes our fault.